My name is Mitch Parker. I'm Executive Vice President at Ladd's Golf and Turf. So Ladd's has been around for 61 years. Mr. Bob Ladd had started it. I think his father had started it back in the day. He took it over. It was a small machine shop, and then Cushman golf carts, Harley Davidson golf carts came in the industry, and they picked up golf carts when golf courses didn't allow golf carts. Everybody walked, and then finally it took off, and golf courses started carrying golf cars, and it moved on from there. And Mr. Ladd did a really good job with the old Harley Davidson and a Cushman vehicle. And then over the years, of course, they went away. And when Jim, Steve, and myself came into industry a little over 30 years ago, is when he actually had multiple lines at one time. He had Easy Go and Club Car back in the day, and they made us pick a one manufacturer, and we stuck with Club Car, and it's been a good line since. I've been in the golf industry for 34 years, so I'm getting really old now. It's interesting. When I started here at Ladd's, I was going to the University of Memphis. It was actually Memphis State back in the day. And I got a job here, was working in a warehouse. Then I worked in shipping and receiving. Then I did some parts and drove a delivery truck. Actually, I made pretty good money driving a delivery truck. And then once school got behind me, I started, got my first chance in sales. So 34 years ago is when I started, and then we did sales, and I did Mississippi and Tennessee, and traveled with a lot of great people over the days. That's when we got Smithco, along with some other allied lines, and Smithco's always been a great allied line for us, and it's just continued to grow after that. Some very good people that work with that company. The Smiths, Stephen Johnson's, Emil Miller's been great to us over the years, and it's just been a good relationship. I don't know where it'd be without them. I don't think Smithco is any different than any other piece of equipment that we sell, other than the quality and the product is excellent. So one of the things we strive to do from a sales guy and a management is know your product and know your competition. So Smithco, if you know that product back and forward, and you know your competition, and you go out and do a demo, you're always going to have a success, and it should be a win. The sprayer lines have just come so far. They've done a great job with the technology and durability and the quality of the product. It's just amazing. But I would probably say the GPS unit, even though it's higher in value and some of the customers have a tough time wanting to, let's just say, come up with the money or spend the money for that type of vehicle, there is tremendous cost savings that you can put together on paper that can justify that purchase, and the machine just is phenomenal. Yeah, Ladd's has a lot of excitement going on. In the last couple of years, we have expanded our business to the state of Michigan. We also have Indiana now, so we stretch from Michigan all the way down to the panhandle of Florida. So we have a lot of growth opportunities as we move forward. Our core base is still strong in there, so it's growing those markets. But it's very exciting times for us to go into a new state or a new market that's hasn't seen the product, and making a change and making an opportunity where we can go out and have some successes for our dealership and the manufacturer itself. Yeah, I have one experience that was pretty good, and it relates to Smithco. I had a good buddy of mine that bought like the GPS sprayer when it first came out, and it was a big purchase for their club, and they were a nice club. And he actually did a study on how much chemical he was saving with this vehicle prior to having the old vehicle, since it's a GPS and everything's perfect and you don't have the overspray and it's just amazing. And he was saving, I think it was 37% on his chemical budget, which was pretty remarkable. And we used a lot of his testimony moving forward, selling other products with it. So it's been really good. I want to say that Stephen Johnson is one of the most dedicated employees to the line of Smithco or any other business I've been around, but he is one of the best salespeople I've ever been around. So if you go do a demo with Steven Johnson, you're going to sell something.